Hi folks, Cate Saxton. Thanks for coming over to my blog. And I wanted to just detail a little bit more clearly for folks. This book is chock full. If you've never read it, or you have somebody in your life who's struggling maybe with an addiction, as I talked about in my preview video here, or somebody who's been trying to change their life for the better, maybe change careers, but they're struggling with that. Maybe you're in a job and you don't like the job, or you really have been looking into maybe working with me and discovering what you're passionate about, but you don't know where to go. You haven't yet come on board with me, possibly. If you haven't, do so. Click the join link below when I'm done here. But as far as psycho-cybernetics is concerned, if, like I said in my video, if you've ever struggled with an addiction or struggled with a sense of self-esteem and who you are, maybe depression or any other kind of mental health issues, psycho-cybernetics doesn't just identify what's going on for each one of us. They give real solutions, because I know, working with addicts and alcoholics for many years, the AA program is a 12-step program that worked very well for tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of people. But folks still relapsed, oftentimes. Like the success rates were horribly low. And I believe a little piece of that, actually a big piece of that, is not having what is detailed here in psycho-cybernetics as a success mechanism, but having a failure mechanism and being used to that. Now, it's one thing to identify this, but it's another thing to say willpower is going to make me change, or I will be hell-bent on getting my career in order, or I'm going to switch jobs, and in the meantime you've had 12 jobs in 3 years. And unhappiness comes from within, not from out here. It's not going to be another job or another spouse or another friend who is going to make you happy in life, is going to make you feel fulfilled. It is going to come from within. And it's about the success mechanism. Now, they broke success down, and I did detail it briefly on my preview video, but I want to talk about it a little bit more right now. Success, in an acronym, having a sense of self-direction, understanding, courage, charity, esteem, self-confidence, and self-acceptance. Sense of self-direction. Where are you going in life? Where are you going with your job, with your relationship, with your friendships, with your family members? What direction are you headed in? If you're not sure, you may be on the other side in that failure mechanism, which I'm going to detail in just a second. Understanding about yourself. What makes you tick? What makes you happy? What makes you not so happy, frustrated? Are you able to express yourself, your feelings? Can you even identify your feelings? Put words to your feelings, okay? Having courage. It takes a lot of courage to confront a loved one when you have an issue. It takes a lot of courage to change careers. It takes a great deal of courage to start a new business. And really, to work with somebody, have a therapist or a coach in business, a mentor, is key in staying on that success mechanism side, because that person can help you with all of the above. Charity. We need to feel like we're contributing to our worlds, okay? And I don't just mean like tithing 2% or 10% of your income. I mean real charity, where you're part of something bigger than just yourself. Esteem, a sense of self-esteem, and that includes having self-confidence, feeling great about you, not just good, great, and not an ego thing either, but confidence, knowing that you can accomplish and you can do whatever it is that you set out to accomplish and do. And a sense of self-acceptance. Who am I today? And do I accept who I am? With my shortcomings as well as all the positives that I just talked about. So if you're on that success side, you're feeling great about things and accomplished in life. But if you're not, and this failure mechanism, and it's not just willpower that's going to help you change. Actually, willpower can actually keep this failure mechanism going because we fail with just willpower alone is not enough. So the failure acronym: frustration, aggressiveness, insecurity, loneliness, uncertainty, resentment, and emptiness. What a horrible place to be stuck in, don't you think? So frustration, hopelessness, being angry at ourselves, that leads to that aggressiveness. You know, Carol and I have an agreement, my partner Carol and I have an agreement that when I am angry and I'm bitching at her about the toothpaste or some silly little thing, you know, pinkles or crumbs on the counter, on the floor, it's usually because I'm not happy with me today, that I'm not feeling like I'm accomplishing something in my work or in my personal life. It's not usually the crumbs, okay? We have an agreement that when I'm like that she doesn't take personally when I'm spouting off nastiness. And I try not to, but, you know, I'm not perfect either. So aggressiveness towards ourselves or towards others. Insecurity, not just like I said, not feeling good about ourselves within. Loneliness, closing off from others, and not just physically, but not letting people in on who we are emotionally, mentally. What are we thinking? What are we feeling? That can cause a great deal of loneliness. I used to tell people when I was a counselor, drug and alcohol addicts, drug addicts and alcoholics could feel lonely in a room of 1,000 people. And that's because you're not sharing yourself with others. So that insecurity, I skipped one, loneliness, insecurity. No, I think I did talk about that. Not good, feeling good about who we are. Uncertainty about where we're going, not having that sense of self-direction, resentment, blaming others, blaming the government, blaming the economy for where we are right now, and a sense of emptiness. So that is the failure side of things. Psycho-cybernetics doesn't only help us identify all of the above, from the success mechanism within ourselves to the failure, but it helps reframe where we are, helps us reframe solutions, and identify areas in which we can become better at communicating, become better at discovering who we are, what we want. And one of the beauties about the work that we do here is that you're able to plug into a community of people who are definitely like-minded, but a group of people who really care about helping you transform your life. That's why we're called the Empower Network. We help empower people to live on that success side of life and get out of that failure. So if you want more information, click the link, join us today. That link that I'm pointing to, it's either over here or down below. I think it's over here. That link leads you to a page. You just put in your email, and it's $7 to take a 14-day test drive. Then you and I chat about what direction you can take. And I'm your sponsor, your mentor, and I can help guide you. In the meantime, check out the book, Psycho-Cybernetics. There is a link here for Amazon.com. I get a small, teeny-weeny commission. Check it out. Buy that for yourself and get on the road to discovering who you are, sense of self, and a sense of passion towards what you do in life. Do you know that you can actually love what you do and get paid for it? Meantime, this is Cate Saxton saying see ya on the next video. Take care, everybody.